What's up? This is all of the anime inspired fashion drops that are happening this week. Updates, news, everything you need. I got you. Let's jump straight into it. First, I want to say if you are not signed up to my newsletter, make sure you sign up. I drop weekly newsletter that have all of these updates as well. But with that being said, let's get into it. So the first thing is if you are getting any Christmas gifts for those anime fans out there, make sure you get it before December 17th so you can guarantee to get it by the 25th. I know other brands and companies are saying you can get it later, but to guarantee it, you want to get it by the 17th because delays, production, anything can happen. And USPS is saying that's when you should be doing it. Then you could, pay for priority would be December 20th. So just be aware of that. Also, I created a holiday gift guide. So if you're not sure what to get people for the holidays as an anime fan, I went ahead and gave a bunch of options and I divided it by persona. So for like the anime baddie, the working professional, the gym rat, all of that. So I got you. I would say go check that out. I'm not going to go through each one of them. I also have a series on TikTok and Instagram that you can watch as well if you want to get more details, if the list is just too much. I know a lot of people don't like to read nowadays. And then we also have a look into the Gundam Rebot collection. We don't have a date yet. I just saw this on Instagram. A couple blog posts wrote about it. I do plan to write a blog post as well, but I want to make sure that I get all of the details. This is the first look. I don't know if these are personally for me, but I do think people in the community would really enjoy these. Overall, I kind of like the red pair, but I don't know if I could pull them off. Here's what the box looks like. Okay, so it looks like it'll be online between December 12th to January 25th. I'll get the details and I'll put it in the description for you guys, but I want to investigate this because this is from a website. It looks like it is a Japanese exclusive. It looks like it was going to retail for about $180. So yeah, anybody that's interested in that. Then also I did see Carbon Copy. Looks like they rebranded to Carbon Core, which is very exciting. And they also say official anime garments in 2026. Now, I don't know if they're going to be doing the same thing. I'm really hoping that they still do their signature jackets, but be officially licensed. Their jackets were already pricey, which makes sense because the jackets were well crafted. But them being officially licensed and being well crafted, that's probably going to make the prices even more. But hey, I love it. And I'm excited to keep track of what's going to happen with this new carbon copy called Carbon Core. So let's keep an eye on that. All right. So I'm pretty sure all you guys are finally ready for what's dropping. Like, get straight into it, Imani. So what's dropping this week? Everyone's super excited about the Liquid Truly's drop, right? They have a number of pieces that I'm sure a bunch of people are excited about. So the first thing is like the Def the Kid rugby. Actually, let's go on their Instagram right now and check that out. Because and this drop is happening tomorrow, the 13th at 10 a.m. Central time. But each day of the week, they've been dropping and showing us what they plan to drop for the week. The first thing that they showed us was this Def the Kid sweater. Obsessed. This is a must cop for me. Everybody knows that I love Def the Kid, Soul Eater. And then as well as this soul jacket. And the details on this is crazy. When I first saw this, I liked the jacket, but I didn't really take a look at the details. But you can see that the stitching has a lot of Soul Eater references. So you can see like the sun. You can also see Lord Def in there. And I'm pretty sure there's other things as well that I just can't fully see. I think that might be Maka maybe right there. And then you can see her soul as a weapon, Stitch, her scythe stitched in there as well. So overall, I really love his take on this jacket. I never really seen somebody use the stitching for the character. Usually when they do that, they add color and stuff. So I think the Liquid Truly did a really good job with this, and I am so excited for this drop. Oh my goodness, I just liked it. And then I'm just going to quickly go through the other items that they have as well. If you guys want to see the rest, I would say just go on their site. The other item I think that should get a lot of praise and highlight is the Gachiakata sweater. And I feel like a lot of people haven't been doing any Gachiakata pieces. They only have one piece, but I think it's really good. And then they have the Studio Ghibli piece. There's a bunch of other pieces. They also have some t-shirts and then some hoodies as well. So we all love Delinquents Truly. No surprise there. They always deliver. On the newsletter, I have a full list of all the things that they showed on the Instagram if you guys want to have an idea of that. It looks like the price range is going to be between 58. That's probably going to get you like a t-shirt. And the most expensive item on there is like $200. I believe that's probably going to be like the soul jacket. I think the soul jacket is the most expensive for this Christmas drop that they are doing. So make sure you mark your calendars and sign up for their newsletter so you can be ready. Set your reminders. Next, we have Hypeland. Hypeland is doing an initial D collection. I will be getting this jacket because I collect racer jackets and I love when there's an anime racer jacket, and this is a must for me. This also will be coming out tomorrow at their stores, and then later on will be released on their website as well. But here's a quick look. I also like this jersey as well. I feel like on the Instagram, they didn't do a really good job of showing its justice, but I think Jordan did a good job with these pieces. I know a lot of times we get a lot of graphic tees from Hypeland, which we still do, but to see that they're doing other pieces for this initial D collection, like the racer jacket, I feel like this is their first racer jacket that they did, so I love that, and I hope to see more of these type of designs going further. So yeah, the drop is on the 15th at 9 a.m. PST is when it will be online. And then if you go to the store tomorrow, looks like the doors open at 12 p.m. PST, you can actually get this collection. The price range, I'm not sure. They didn't really tell any details about that. So we'll see. And then remember, Hypeland is officially licensed. Next, we have Steady Hands. They did drop a Samurai Chaplu collection. You do need to go to their Discord to get early access to this. I went to the Discord. I did put the link in my newsletter for y'all, so y'all don't have to go to the Discord, but don't tell them that I said that. But you can see they have, their signature cardigan styles, and then as well as some graphic tees, which is nice. And they have a hat. So this collection is definitely around the price range of like $35 to $100. And it is available now with the early access link that I provided in my newsletter. And I will also be putting all the details to my newsletter as well. And then everybody loves Kasoji, right? Kamal, the owner of Kasoji, has been showing us a lot of their pieces. Wait, why can I not? They've been showing us a lot of their pieces that they're planning on dropping. Now, these are not new pieces. This is actually Volt pieces that they are bringing back, and they're saying that this will be their last drop. So if you want one of their items, I would say get it, because we don't think that they're coming back. They're not even showing the product on the official Kasoji website. Kamal, the owner, is showing all of the items on their actual personal Instagram. So if you want to see what they plan on dropping, I would say check out their Instagram. It looks like they will be dropping the trench coats, as well as, I actually really like this trench coat. This is our overcoat. And then also the polos. I have the Sugino polo, but these are all the polos. I think if you're working professional, get on it, get your polo. I think you would love this. And I believe some of the jackets, the Demon Slayer jackets, are coming back. So that's for Kasoji. And Kasoji is dropping on the 13th at 9 a.m. PST. And you can use the code Anti-Weeb to get 10% off. Shameless plug. Okay. Then Sora Clothing has dropped their Acura inspired collection. A lot of people really was talking about the ring that they came out with. So the ring was kind of shaped like the motorcycle, and it looks really nice on, actually. I think they did a really good, unique design for this ring. Like, look at that. I never seen someone do a take like that. I seen the ring shaped like that, but to have it be a motorcycle, again, Sora constantly surprises me with their designs. I think they do a really good job whenever it comes to designs. Now, if you do decide to get something from Sora, just know right now they're kind of in the hot seat because their shipping has been taking a really, really long time. And there has been people in the community and some of my friends also just complaining that, you know, the communication has been bad. But this collection has about like 3 pieces, a shirt, a jacket, and just a ring. And it's available now, and the price range is between $45 to $175. My take on this is the jacket is not real leather. You guys know how I feel about fox leather. I know it is expensive to make, you know, leather jackets, but I really would have loved this to be a leather jacket, especially because a lot of people probably would want to wear this jacket on their motorcycle. Well, I didn't notice the details of the zipper. That's actually really nice. But yeah, this would have been phenomenal if this was real leather. I think it would have did a lot better. Well, I don't know how the sales did, but I feel like a lot more people would get it if it was real leather. Then I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but nice. That was a Chainsaw Man collection. This was something that was available. It dropped a little bit earlier this week, but I thought I share it because I feel like a lot of people aren't aware of it. This is like more subtle, not subtle, but it's more like jewelry charms. And the price range is between like $50 to $100 if you're interested in getting it. But I think it would be something that is really cute. Maybe if you have like a partner in your life that likes something that's a little bit daintier and want to be able to rep that fandom. So I really like this bracelet and the necklace. Yeah, so I think they're a great kind of brand that we usually don't talk about that I would encourage people to take a look at. They also have some free run pieces as well as Jujutsu Kaisen pieces. Yeah. Then next we have Hashira Studios, who recently became officially licensed, and this is their second officially licensed drop. Their first one was Gurren Lagann. This one is Full Metal Alchemist, which I feel like is perfect timing because I am almost done with Full Metal Alchemist in the roller coaster of emotions I'm on right now. I got about like 5 episodes left, and man, I can't wait to finish it. I actually was watching it all the way up until before filming this. And this collection I really love the sweater. So it looks like you get a sweater, a hoodie, or a shirt, or even some pants. One thing I will say about this collection, it's already doing well. You can see that it's sold out, but now they're taking pre-orders, which is great. Love that for them. You know, seeing how successful they are. With this collection, they do have pants. I mentioned this in my newsletter, but somebody called this out to me in my community is saying they were like, they do have pants. Let me clarify. They don't have their signature jeans, right? They did their signature hoodie, which makes sense. They have like, they do these like this plate kind of design whenever it comes to Hashira. Like this is their signature design, and they also do it with their pants. Now they did do it in their Gurren Lagann collection, and I would have wished they did it for Full Metal Alchemist. To give you guys an example, let's go take a look at their previous collection so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But I would have loved some Full Metal Alchemist pants like this, right? Like they're known for doing these type of jeans with their amazing like studs and stitching. I feel like it would have been perfect, especially like with Owl's armor and stuff. I think they could have did a really unique take. Maybe they might do a part 2 and drop it. All I'm saying is that's the only thing I was sad about. I was excited. I was like, oh, they had to have done their pants, but I did not see their pants. But the price range for this is between $44 to $100, and it is available now. Then I put this one in here because I feel like we don't have a lot of stuff for the girly pops. This is from Japan. So you're going to probably need a processor to buy this if you are interested, but it will be available December 15th. I do believe this is in Japan time, so it'll probably be December 14th our time for anybody that is interested. But these purses for Card Capture Sakura, I never really watched this, but I know the fan base is Die Hard like the Sailor Moon. I like the black bag and the red bag for if I'm ever in my girly pop Lolita phase of my life. But those are all the drops that are happening this week. What are the ones that you are most excited for? Definitely feel free to let me know in the comments or even join the Discord. In the Discord, we are constantly talking about all the drops that are happening, deals, discussing our favorite pieces. We're even doing hauls in there. So if you're not in there, what are you doing? And we are also having a movie night on the 21st. I want to rewatch Death Note, so why not join me in rewatching Death Note? All right, I'll see y'all next week.